Here's a book I meant to finish, but got distracted by trying to raise funds for charity. Please review Barbara Cartland, Eat Your Heart Out, as my new story is a tale of greed, folly, romance, lack of street smarts, and magoo myopia. It wasn't Clueless Joe's first rodeo, you know. He'd been around the block toilet of politics many times before, so I'd gotten used to leaks from the Shelley Duvall "Oh Valentine Horace," as he referred to it, when he'd hack Asian journos. As he'd found Indians endearing, you see, even though some saw him as a Madras Wendilu with Cami, aka Karma, aka Kamala Harris, his vice president, on his side. At times, Joe couldn't decide which protocol to use. His stocks were all bearing fruit.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, upside down into town.
Hey, Karma baby, you have money. How could you go bust?
Oh, Joe, well, I have some financial problems, you know, but I guess it's something I had to get off my chest, you could say.
I may have to pull out, Kamala. Sorry, honey, I know it's hard, but if I have to quit this election because my polls are too low, it'll be a real disappointment.
Oh, Joe, it's okay. Here, let me help.
How can you help?
Well, give me your full consent to take over, and I will, Joe. I'll give you all the support and help you need.
Ah, honey, that's so kind of you to offer. What would I do without you?
We gotta stop Putin.
Putin? Is he related to Rin Tin Tin? It's awful dark in here. You got a torch?
That's 'cause you're face down on the sofa, Joe.
Wow, the views suddenly got much better from this vantage point.
What y'all doing?
Are you looking some kind of peeping Tom?
Garland's here, Joe.
Judy, I haven't seen her for years. Joe, I'm with the DOJ. The musicians on British TV? The OJs were my favorite British band.
No, Joe. He means the Department of Justice, the DOJ.
So am I. I've been DOJ too, Joe Biden. No, I'm not the Elephant Man, Joe.
And so, the chaotic night in the Oval Office continued with Joe's confusion, Kamala's patience, and the bewildered looks of Blinken and Garland. In the world of Joe and Cammie's romantic love saga, nothing was ever quite as it seemed, and the adventure was only just beginning.
Mayorkas, Joe.
May my cats what?
No, Joe. Mayorkas.
Why? Mayor Cass, it's good to see you. Tell me, which city are you actually mayor of?
No, I'm not a mayor.
Okay, so who exactly are you, and why, may I ask, are you here then?
I was invited by Buck Hughes.
What cues? There's no cues here. I lived a life of shady hue, raised my voice to quite a few, always on every Friday. I've had a few, I've tripped along the highway. I fell, can't you tell, I came out of my shell, but not in a shy way. I've had tiffs, cried and sniffed, but not glue. Be-do, if you follow my drift. You'll laugh. At the aftermath, I played it my way. I made friendships with the French ships as they made their way to Ukrainian trench tips. Just ask the gendarmes as they raised the alarm. Oui, merci monsieur Suher. Je suis désolé. Vous écoutez? Regarde, parlez-vous avec moi? What can I say? As they fly above the humor bypass high-five waves.
It's me, Cammy.
Oh, hi, Cammie, what's up?
It's Joe. He's drunk and we've got a press interview in the morning. What can we do?
Don't worry, leave it to me.
What the heck?
It's over, Joe.
Sorry, Joe, but you've gotta go.
Go where? I'm the president?
Joe, you gotta go, man. The polls say you can't win.
Polls? What polls? Didn't I help them when Putin and Belarus threatened their borders, huh? Talk about ingratitude.
No, Joe, the support for you has gone.
Yeah, Joe, you're losing too many votes. You can't win, old buddy.
So I have to resign?
I'm afraid so.
I'm afraid so.
Okay, I'll go.
The next day, Joe woke up in a hospital ward. The nurse gave him his meds, including antidepressants from his doctor. Then Cammie arrived, grinning from ear to ear.
Here's my new policy. It's a surprise. Guffaw, guffaw, cackle, cackle, ee.
We did it, Joe. We did it. Shrieked Cammie.
For crying out loud, Cammy, can't you keep anything private? What if our spouses found out?
No, I mean we're on course for me to become president.
Good.
Narcolepsy struck again.
Attack. My kingdom for attack.
Attack who, Joe?
The Blinken friendship's sinking. We'll fight them on for the beaches. Never before have so many...
He'd woken up.
Morning has Blinken, like the first Mormon.
Then he blacked out completely. Unbeknown to Joe, this real-life nightmare scenario had a twist. As Joe's been set up by his psychiatrist, he's been given ketamine, and that's not all. Joe's deep dreams have nests and loops. He's been in hospital for twice. A dream instant, lacking all reason or rhyme, arrived spontaneously, just in sleeping time. In this dream, Joe's melancholy Nick Blair Cammy's his sidekick at local fun fair. Joe recruits starving, innocent Haitian settlers. He gives them passports as feral agents. Suddenly, there's a brawl at Zanzi's bar. Joe's hit by Hoof Lung Dung, kung fu film star. He's repeatedly knocked down, seeing stars. Joe escapes to friend Nancy Pelosi. There are no men. It's a hen party for girls. He runs out with his high heels blazing. Tampon Tim barges Joe in desperation.
Why'd you do that, retard? I came bearing gifts for thee, didn't you know?
Merrick Garland, wearing Judy's bonnet.
Darn, Elephant Man's here once more.
My head was stuck tight by suction from trunk. Then the scene did change in Joe's brain. A lapse.
Here's my nemesis, Mrs. Cleo. Joe gasps.
He sweats like heck. Body becomes so clammy.
Whoa!
A few days later, Joe's feeling sorry for himself, totally disheveled and unkempt in his office. In walks Cammy with her sweet perfume and sexy outfit.
Oh, hi. You know, I can't help thinking about the Taliban.
I had a tough interview with Brett Bear today.
Isn't he related to Yogi?
No, Joe, he's a son of a biatch.
Oh, a dog. I thought you said he was a bear.
No, Joe, he's human.
I'm getting flipping confused here. Does he shapeshift then or what?
In walked Greg Gutfeld.
Hi, what are your plans now, Joe?
What the heck has it got to do with you?
Well, I was wondering if you'd like to come on the 5 to be interviewed.
I'll introduce you to the 5 Fingers of Mary.
Is that a Catholic thing?
I'll take you around the back of the barn.
Hey, I may be gay, but I love my wife so much as I'd love to, I can't.
Please leave, Mr. Gutfield.
Goodfeld.
Welcome to George Washington.
Hey, he's dead, dopey.
Hey, what the heck? What was that?
Oh, that was just a wake-up call sort of thing.
Well, it woke up half the gosh darn neighborhood. Next time, use a megaphone, why don't you?
Trouble in paradise?
Oh no, it's just Joe's so absent-minded, you know.
Dem Mama Obama.
Okay?
What have I done? He was my best friend.
How could you, Joe? Joe, call an ambulance quick. He could be dead.
My God, what have you done, Cammy?
Yes, ma'am, came the officer's reply.
Well, what a pleasant surprise. The invisible Tran, right? That was you, officer, right?
Oh, Joe, I almost forgot. Listen to my new campaign song, Joe, darling.
And tonight at the Red Sox Stadium, we present the ultimate worldwide Wee Wee World War III Clash of the Tide Tons. In the blue corner, Kamala the Tiger with 10 KOs and 50 submissions by way of making her opponents fall in love with her love. And in the red corner, Joseph the Death Biden, the Master Blaster, no wins at all ever. After her election defeat, Cammy went on live TV to praise Trump, but things got off to a very shaky start.
Who am I? Where am I? Oh, drat. The flipping teleprompter's broken again. Okay, 32, fighting dirty 32, we will win a tight race. Hi, I'm Cammy Harris. If you don't believe me, ask Joe Biden. I'm a real work of art like the Mona Lisa, many say. Ha 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 ha. I want to take this opportunity to thank all of you who voted for me. I am making this statement taking full responsibility for Joe's dreadful policies and deficiencies as well as his shortcomings. But, hey ho, there you go. Ha 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 ha. Qu'est-ce la vie? Hardly. The Hollywood celebs are being unfairly vilified with their judgment and integrity being brought into question. They should never be treated like this. Ha 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 ha. Now's not the time to call their support for me into question, nor for recriminations against them, but for a full-scale inquiry into my campaign. I blame old Pelosi and Barack folly and wishful thinking. Now Megyn Kelly's taken over the mantle of critique. Ha 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 ha.
It's a little bit funny, this feeling I can't hide. Hey, Doc, these look like bullets.
Have you gone mad?
I guess I got the wrong end of the stick.
The next day, Cammy met Joe at the Oval Office.
Hawaii, you all doing? Don't let Trump dictate your agenda.
When I want your advice, I'll ask for it.
Hey, who got out of the wrong side of bed this morning?
Well, it's just that some days, Joe, you really cheese me off, you know?
No, honey, you're wearing my shoes.
Why didn't you tell me earlier? I have wearing them all day, you puts.
Do you remember, Cammy, when I saved those Martians on that intergalactic spaceship I used to pilot?
What the fluke?
Don't you remember? You know. The time I arrived at the White House covered in green goo?
Joe, you can't fly. You simply barfed after eating a plate of Brussels sprouts, a can of whoop-ass runner beans, as you called them, and a dozen cucumbers. That's all.
Several weeks later, the Dems are rejoicing as Trump's tariffs are causing economic woes for all, so out came a cackling Cammy again. Dems even decided to write a speech for Joe. Such was their delusional state, the 52nd no doubt way ahead of Canada by God.
You'd think Trump would have known better than to sink the economy with his over-the-top tariffs now, wouldn't you? Huh? Well, the sword of Demachilles' allies is not so mighty, and just after all come raids. I repeat, it is not. Never no way you can turn me any which way, but loose as it done a maker no never mind to be do to me de be gosh darn it ever mightier than the pen. No way as I told those ISIS terrorists that Trump looks solemn, claims he got rid of when, smile inanely. In fact, it was me who saw them off. Me?
Well, anyways, good old Joe postulated, pontificated, and procrastinated.
Joe, you're in. I said you're in.
Are you him?
Who?
Mike Hawthorne.
No. You dope. They meant the microphone. Look for the microphone. Get it?